So, good morning. My voice might be a bit sleepy, no surprise. I got up at 5 a.m. The night was really calm. It wasn't raining, it wasn't windy at all. So, what can I say is probably I still need to learn the skill of waking up at correct times. Usually I go to site, go to location, it's either too early or too late. The same with the previous video, with the sunset video. I came to the location, it was already too late after the sunset when I thought that it's proper time. I think now it's something similar. I'm just too early. 5 a.m. Let's see, I think the sun is rising at 7:10. And I thought if I wake up early enough, I can go find location, I can scout for some spots, but I didn't take into account that it's actually going to be pitch black in the forest, and I cannot see anything without the light. So I'm here by myself right now, got my camera equipment out, and I'm going to try to walk around the lake that I set up my tent next to. Hello again. It's finally light enough that I can talk with you on the camera. I've been basically just walking around for the last almost 2 hours. It was completely dark. I showed you some shots that I made, and basically, yeah, there's no sign of sunrise. Of course, the only sign is the lighter forest, but I will not get any sun rays or anything like that because of really thick layer of clouds. But for now, I might be trying to hunt some of the colorful trees, as the one behind me, and yeah, just basically have fun and enjoy the forest. Enjoy this quiet forest, which is all for me. All for me. So, little pond, maybe a little swamp in front of me right now. It's really colorful. The reds, greens, yellows. So it's not long exposure yet. It doesn't really make sense to do it 1 hour. First of all, because I don't really have a composition. Second of all, the light is not great. Third of all, there's not so much movement. I set up my tripod here a bit on a higher elevation, as you can probably see. At first I was just down there trying to get the same shot of these, the same shot of these trees in the distance, this river leading towards it, but then I realized that it's better to go a bit higher. So, long exposure. Shot has to wait a bit, has to be postponed for a while because I'm really drawn into the intimate landscape shots of this beautiful forest in autumn. I keep seeing compositions like this that I would like to really crop into and take a shot, or for example this tree down there in the distance, or some other objects that you just keep drawing my attention, and I cannot really make any long exposures with that, obviously, and I decided to switch and stay with 50mm for a while and make some different shots, more intimate shots, more makes you feel that you are together with me here in the forest. So that's what I'll be focusing for the next. I know you're wondering what's happening here. I'm just protecting my equipment from rain. The day of photographing for me is getting to an end right now. I'm going to be heading to the train station, and on the way I might get an image or I might not. Depends. Instead of walking directly to the train station, I decided to walk a bit more around and see if I can find any more compositions. The rain is not so strong anymore, and I can take the poncho off, be a bit more comfortable in taking the images. So I think I just captured a scene that's my favorite today. From today and from yesterday. It is extremely simple, just right here in front of me. I really liked the way all of the branches are going in the same direction, and with 50mm I'm still shooting. The image came out really nicely. And if I could choose one from this trip, it would be this one. It just really speaks to me. Yeah. Enjoy the image. So what I just also realized that I should be really grateful for. This forest is really well kept, and there are roads like this, as you can see, and of course cars are passing them. But if you could appreciate one thing, I think it would be that if you can see on the left side of the road, in this instance, we have how I would in Lithuanian would say lapuočiai. It is a forest full of trees with leaves, okay, as you can see. And now if I would get back to the middle of the road and I would turn to the right, let's see, this side is full of trees that are called spygliuočiai. Seems like it's spygliuočių forest. So it's full of spiky trees. That's how we call it. And you really can get different looks depending on your mood, depending on the composition that you find. As you can see, it's amazing, right? So I got myself another composition. It's really a good competitive to currently my favorite image. There are two trees that are dressing themselves in autumn colors right now, and behind them it's a pretty dark green forest. So it's really nice contrast. As you can see the scene behind me, that is what I'm taking image of. I think I'm really happy about the amount of images I'm getting and about the quality of those. For the first season and first autumn photo shoot, I think it's really, I'm not disappointed myself. That's as much as I can say. So, what can I say? If I would have to make a conclusion right now, because I'm getting closer to the train station, I would have to say that I was quite naive, thinking that the autumn is already in full speed and that I should rush to forest if I want to experience some of it. Of course, I'm not mad at myself about going out at all. It's opposite. It's only opposite. I'm really excited that I did it, and I got a lot of great images. And the camping experiences, I really have to develop on those and get some good methods of how to do it and learn about camping, learn what's difficult, what's easy, so I can plan for the future. The weather, I was really lucky about the weather today, and as well as yesterday. I have nothing to say about it. It was just perfect. It's actually even not fair because the conditions are not of what we usually have in Denmark. So I really had a great time. I hope you did as well. I was trying to get you out in my shoes and see what I'm seeing and experience what I'm experiencing. Of course, I'm the only one that's getting my shoes wet, but I hope you enjoyed it as well. Bye.